What's up, movie fans, and welcome to DLMovieVlog, where tonight I am going to be talking about the newest film, Get Out. Holy shit, Jordan Peele. You are one talented motherfucker. Now, I want to say firsthand is that a lot of this is going to be spoiler, because I think every single review should be spoiler just because it's saying, hey, I don't want to be like, oh, I can't say this, I can't say that. Everything's on the table. So if you haven't gone and seen the film yet, go see it. I mean, really, go out now and see this film and come back. So, Jordan Peele. This guy is crazy freaking talented. Now, I didn't know how talented he was until this film. Where this guy, when you just heard that he was going to be directing this film, and I thought to myself, what, how is he going to do? Well, he kicked major freaking ass. Now, the storyline is that an interracial couple is going to go and meet the girl's white parents. And you get the sense that these two love each other. Now, the black character is played by Daniel Kaluuya, and he is the star of the show. And then he has his girlfriend, Allison Williams. And when you see the beginning of the film, you see the way that these two are interacting is so loving, and you're just like, I'm excited for this guy to go meet this family because, man, they must be great. And you get the sense that, everything is at peace, which it's just, as an audience, that just puts you at ease. Even though you're in for a fucking horror show. But no, this film, puts you at ease, and you're just like, I'm enjoying this, but where are the scares coming? And so you have these two going on a road trip to see the parents. And a deer comes in, jumps right in front of them, hits his side of the car. And I love that scene where it just pans out and you see only his side is absolutely wrecked. Not just all the blood and everything, but her side's perfectly clean. And that just tells you it just foreshadows the things to come. And I love it when he's walking towards the deer. You never see the deer, but you just hear the deer's breathing as it's just trying to live. And just the little squeals that's coming out. It was all so eerie that I was just like, man, this guy, he's easing me into this film. And that's what Jordan Peele is doing, just easing you into it. And when you meet the family, now this is the part where I knew that Jordan Peele has an eye, is at the point where the two couples go and see the parents. Now, first you're seeing the parents at a distance, not really up close, nothing really personal. And you have Bradley Whitford in there playing as the father, and Catherine Keener playing as the wife. And it was just so eerie. You just see Brandon Whiteford just trying to ease him into there by using some slang that was kind of funny, like, hey, my man. And it was all these little things were just like, something's not right here. Not right at all. And you see Chris just being like, I don't know what's going on, but I'll just roll with it. These people are trying their hardest. But really, just be straight with him, and he'll be straight with you. And I just love when you get the shot where it pans out, and you see the house as they're going inside of it, and slowly creeping back, until it reveals the legs of one of the caretakers of the house. And I was just, at that very moment, just the way that the shot was done, I was just like, oh wow. I'm in. I'm totally in. And I love the way Jordan Peele is playing off of how us as a culture can, just how different we act when we're with different races. And it's so interesting to see this black man who's just just be real with me. I mean, I'm a normal person, but you guys are just acting way too weird. Way too weird. And I love the scene where they're at the dinner table and they're talking about the mother. Now, the mom, she has she's known as a psychotherapist, and she knows how to hypnotize people, get them to stop smoking, and basically to do whatever the fuck she wants. And hearing this and finding out that Chris, he's a smoker, and she's like, hey, I can, get rid of this all for you just once. One session with me and you will be free of your addiction to smoking. And just to take away something from somebody, just as small as an addiction, just shows the power that that this lady has. And I absolutely adore this film for how subtle it is at the beginning. And it just eases you in for a wild ride. Now, there are some other players in there. You got Allison Williamson's brother who comes into play, and he's this weird, like, really weird guy who just comes in there and just tries to be all macho with Daniel's character. And I was just like, okay, I mean, this guy is definitely creepy, but he's kind of overplaying it at times. And there was one guy that I absolutely loved, and that was Lil Rel's Howery character in Rob. Now, Rob is this fat guy that's part of the PSA. I think I said that right. And he is taking care of the dog. And he's talking to his main man, Chris, and being like, hey, dude, this is not like you to go see the family of one of your girlfriends. But, hey, good for you. I'll take care of your dog while you're gone. And just keep me up to date on what's going on because, we're best friends. And I absolutely love their banter back and forth because this is where Chris Peel's humor really starts to shine. And everything with Rob, absolute gold. Like, he became my favorite character. Him going to the cops and being like, my buddy is missing and we need to find him because this lady has hypnotized him and he's putting him into the sex trade. It was so great. So great. And the cinematography in this film is absolutely gorgeous. Now, you see in the scene in the trailer where she goes and hypnotizes him and tells him fall into the floor. At that very moment where she's just getting into him and the tears that are running down his face as he's reliving the darkest moments of his life, it was so eerie. And to have her tell him, sink to the floor. And as he's sinking, just to see the way that the camera pans as you see his childhood self sinking into his childhood bed as his adult self, is sinking into the chair that he's sitting at. And him going into the dark place. And at that very moment, the film got very artsy. And I loved it for it. This is a film that I felt that both art house people can love, reviewers can love, and the major audience can love. This film has everything for everybody. It has humor. It has horror to it. It has laughs, like genuine laughs that just it never breaks the tension. It just drives home how great of a structure that this film has. Now, where this film kind of lacks is at the very end, where I felt like it was kind of rushed. But as I sat there thinking about it, I was like, there's more to the story than what is at the ending. Just think about the possibilities of when the major public find out that there's that people can take, I don't know how they do it, but they take a part of somebody and transfer it to another person, and just think of the possibilities of what that can have ramifications for the whole entire world. It is absolutely amazing. This film is eerie. This film has laughs. It has everything that you could ever want. And it has some great acting. Catherine Keener has never been scarier. And Daniel Kaluuya, oh my God, this is a guy to watch. And it's amazing though. In January and February, we've already had two strong performances that made me think, man, 2017 could be a really strong year for actors and actresses and movies in general, because yes, in January and February, that's the worst time of the year for films usually. But this last 2 months, we've actually gotten 3 really good gems. John Wick 2, Split, and now Get Out. So my final score for Get Out is a 9 out of 10. Have you seen the film and what do you think about it? Let me know all that down below. As always, my name's David Lee, and I will see you guys next time.